Here are your Court News Ohio top stories in 5 minutes.
Public discourse is divided over the issue of illegal immigration.
Nearly 150 students from 6 high schools tackled questions based on constitutional issues in simulated congressional hearings at the Ohio State House as part of the We the People, the Citizen and the Constitution state competition sponsored by the Ohio Center for Law-Related Education. Months of research and preparation led to the moment when the students went before the panel to see just how well they knew the topic.
You can't really be right or wrong. You just had to be confident in your answer and act like you knew what you're talking about.
Lisa Eshelman, executive director of the Ohio Center for Law-Related Education, says they've been holding this competition since 1984.
Students learn how to think critically, they learn how to research in depth, but it also provides how to learn to think on your feet, respond without being prompted, and these are skills that students will carry with them for the rest of their life.
This year's state champion, Findlay High School, will represent the Buckeye State at the We the People National Finals to be held this April in Washington, D.C. For more information about We the People, visit oclre.org. For more than 3 decades, Judge Sheila Farmer has served on various levels of Ohio courts. The last 2 of those decades have been on the 5th District Court of Appeals, based out of her hometown of Canton. Judge Farmer's love of the law started with an infatuation for a certain character on television.
I fell madly in love with Perry Mason when I was 7 or 8 or 9 years old and was just so enthralled with the courtroom atmosphere and the defending of people's rights.
After college, Farmer enrolled at Case Western Reserve University School of Law, where she was one of just 7 women in a class of about 150. Armed with a law degree, her legal career included serving as assistant prosecutor for Cleveland, Canton, and Stark County. In 1977, she was elected to the Massillon Municipal Court.
I enjoyed every moment of the municipal court, being with people. We ran the first night court in this area. You know, that was the big TV show at that time, too. And I know more excuses about why you might be caught speeding on US 30 than anybody else.
After 5 years at the municipal court, Farmer moved to the Stark County Common Pleas Court bench for 10, and then the 5th District Court of Appeals in 1993. She is one of 6 judges in a district that covers 15 counties.
It is interesting to pass and review cases that other judges have been involved in. I have a soft spot for them because I've been there, so I know how hard it is to fly by the seat of your skirt, as I would say, as opposed to pants, in the trial court.
Farmer adds she enjoys the collegiality of the court.
It's so very easy to work in the 5th District, regardless of political philosophies. We all are friends. We all get along. We drive to court together because, you know, we're the have gavel, will travel court. We go out in every county.
For her many professional accomplishments, family is important to Judge Farmer. Just last year, she had the honor of swearing in her oldest daughter, Kristen, to the Stark County Common Pleas Court.
For her father and I, it's just the greatest thing. My husband's a chemist, and the youngest is a chemical engineer. So we each got our own mentees in life.
As a mentor to her daughter, Judge Farmer's advice is also her judicial philosophy.
To be respectful of all people who come before you. They all have their problems. They all have to get through them. And you have to get through them with them.
It's a philosophy that has served Judge Sheila Farmer well for her nearly 40 years of service to Ohio courts.
The Court of Claims of Ohio on January 24th approved a medical malpractice lawsuit settlement involving the University of Toledo Medical Center. According to the complaint, Megan Mayer of Michigan claimed medical malpractice medical negligence for the application of radiotherapy to the wrong treatment sites for cervical and endometrial cancer. Among her claims were a failure to provide competent, skilled, safe, and acceptable medical treatment, and negligence to follow the customary and usual skills and practices of members of the profession in the course of treatment. Under the settlement, Mayer will receive $200,000, while more than $14,000 will reimburse Toledo physicians for medical expenses incurred related to her injuries.
That's a look at Court News Ohio's top stories. Visit courtnewsohio.gov for the latest headlines on Ohio's courts.